Okay, here we are. Would you mind telling me who you are and how you'd like to be identified and where we are and what's going on?
My name is Asa Dodsworth. I was born and raised in Berkeley. I've been coming down here for on and off around 12 years. There was an old community garden project down here that Chris Shine was working on, and there used to be worm composting on the other side, the south side, when there still were greenhouses. So I've been watching it on and off and wishing something good would happen here for a long time, and was delighted to hear that people had the organizing wherewithal to put something together and to be able to participate in that.
So, what is the situation now? Where are we?
Um, we're a couple months post camp. This is, I think, the third harvest, and this is the first of a new strategy of publicly posting our harvest. So there's a little more tactically difficult because the police knew ahead of time that we would be here, and so they'd have a greater opportunity to try to lock us out. Fortunately, it didn't seem so difficult for people to outmaneuver the police, and that was kind of exciting. Part of getting in here to weed today. We got a combo lock. We had access to the gate combo, which is a new thing. People from inside the university are supporting us by providing us access to the combination to open the gate. And the produce is phenomenal for how little we've been able to weed and water, but it's still so productive. So it's hugely rewarding. It's great to see all these sparrows out around now and to watch the space grow.
Okay, so what is the situation with the police? Are they threatening to arrest people, or have they just said that it's okay, or what's happening?
It's fairly typical. They threaten to arrest and tell everybody that, if you don't leave, you're subject to arrest. I guess I've seen that in a lot of different protests where there is no real intention to arrest. I would say that it would be probably very problematic for them if they did try to do any arrests, and might be the way in which we ultimately win is to have the police provoke some kind of unnecessary conflict around this to bring more attention. I'm satisfied to have it be such a low intensity conflict. I'm satisfied. I'm really grateful to work with activists who can identify ways in which we can accomplish our goals without directly conflicting with the police.
And why do this?
This is the last urban agriculture land in the East Bay, and the biggest left over in the whole Bay Area in urban agriculture land. The University of California has a great deal of students who have a very serious interest in the ecology and politics of agriculture, and for a long time have been organizing. I think there's maybe 30 years of work of people organizing to keep this space alive as a center for urban agriculture and ecology. It's a shame to lose all our agricultural land. Every bit of land that the more we grow in the cities, and I think there's incredible potential to do that. Cuba was able to do that when they had no oil after the fall of the Soviet Union. We could do a great deal of that. We can explore that. Every inch of soil we cultivate in the cities is soil that is forest that isn't destroyed in the wilderness for more agricultural land. So if you're interested in environmental preservation, you're interested in urban agriculture. And it's not just for localization or reduction of climate footprint, but it's for preservation of habitat. So I'd like to see this space go beyond this early stage, this step of holding the land with a farm, and really be an urban agriculture research station where we can help people understand how they can preserve wild space by farming in their own backyard.
Yeah, I've been involved since the beginning. I've been watching, and there's some really amazing organizers doing really great work to help this community own the land that's around them, to help people have healthy food for their community, as well as a space for their children to play. It's really inspiring to see so much work going into it, and I really hope they're successful.